Hello. So in today's video, I am going to tell you secrets among other things. So for the first section of this video, I will tell you some secrets and you're gonna hear them in an unexpected ear, maybe in the left, maybe in the right. We don't know. Are you ready? They're gonna be like secrets slash fun facts slash random things, unpredictable things. Are you ready? Let's go. So all you have to do is tell me which year I am telling you this secret slash fact to. Are you ready? Let's go. Double stuffed Oreos are not double stuffed enough. I don't think so. Double stuffed Oreos aren't double stuffed enough. Double stuffed Oreos aren't double stuffed enough. Which year was that in? Correct. Good. The number 4 has 4 letters. It's the only number that has the number of letters in the word as it does of the number that it is. But you get my drift, right? That the number 4 has 4 letters, and it's the number 4. Which ear did you hear that in? Good. Good. We're on the right track here. The next fact is that, did you know this? The plural of cul-de-sac, like a little cul-de-sac thing in a neighborhood, is cul-de-sac, not cul-de-sacs. Cul-de-sac. But honestly, I still would say cul-de-sacs because cul-de-sac just doesn't sound. It just like doesn't sound natural, you know what I mean? It sounds too weird, and I'm just more than willing to use the grammatically incorrect version just for my own peace of mind, you know? Okay, let's see this next one. Take note of where you hear it. Did you know that fish have a cough? Like, a fish can develop a cough. How random is that? A fish can develop a cough. Like they can get sick. Fish can get sick. That's very random. Can you imagine a little fish catching a cold? Fish have a cough. Random. Can you imagine them with their little, and their gills, and they're like, okay. I wonder which year you heard that in. Good. Okay. And now, alright, for this next fact. I wonder which year you'll hear this one in. This is a random personal fact. Do you remember those, like, individually wrapped pink rectangular gums that were always so hard? Like, they always tasted stale. And you would get them, like, at the front desk at like corner stores. I don't know if 7-Eleven sold them, but in corner stores when you open them, they had like comics inside. Do you remember? Like a little joke or something. The typical bubblegum like taste and experience. I have not had one of those in so long. Where I live, I don't even know like where I can find them. If they sell them, they have to sell them still. So cozy. So cozy. Here's your inspiration to get one next time you're outside if you can find it. I wonder where you heard that fact. Interesting, okay. Alright. Let's see. For this next fact, I saw this online, and it is that Tondoko is the act of acquiring books or other reading materials and not reading them. It sounds a lot like me with physical books. I read almost everything that I download into my Kindle, but I tend to not read physical books when I buy them. So, Tondoko is the act of acquiring books or other reading materials and not reading them. Very interesting. Your next fact is a lawn mullet is when your front lawn is neat and tidy, but your backyard is overgrown and has tall grasses and is just under-maintained. I don't make the rules, I don't make the terminology. Interesting, huh? Let's see where you hear the next fact. I saw this online too. I wouldn't have known this geography fact on my own. Africa has land in all 4 hemispheres. That's kind of cool. Africa has land in all 4 hemispheres. It's like, it kind of reminds me of when I was in Turkey and we like took a bus from the European part of Turkey to the Asian part. So cool. This next one is funny. I wonder which ear you'll hear this one in. That a butt is a form of measurement because a buttload of wine is 126 gallons of wine. It's no longer like a used form of measurement, but it used to be, and it's a buttload. That's kind of funny, right? There is one last Blockbuster store left, and it's in Benton, Oregon. Do you remember Blockbuster? There was also, in Canada, we had Rogers. I'm pretty sure it was called Rogers after the telephone company. And yeah, but I don't know if this last Blockbuster still rent out movies and cassettes, or if they sort of adapted the business. I'm not 100% sure. You guys are gonna have to check fact me and check fact that fact. Almonds and peaches are close cousins, and this makes sense because when you have like apricot or peach flavored things and almond flavored things, they do have a very similar flavor. It's like this very intense, like liqueur-ish flavor. It's very interesting. Some cats are allergic to humans. Some cats are allergic to humans. Did you know that? It's very random. It would make sense that we're just allergic to each other with cats, you know? I wonder how they react. Do they sneeze? And what is it that makes them allergic? Is it like dandruff? They're allergic to our dandruff. Is it our smell, our skin, or like the pheromones we give off? That's so interesting. Are we too dusty? Dusty and crusty? The Olympics used to have competitive art. I also saw this online, so I didn't check the details of this. But I guess back in the day, they'd give out medals. I saw this part, that they give out medals to people in the arts, like architects, painters. How cool is that? I could have, like, painted something and entered the Olympics. Or I guess you paint there at the Olympics. That would make the most sense. It's really cool. We should support the arts more. Oh, this one blew my mind. It blew my mind. Did you know that oranges aren't naturally occurring fruit? What? They're not. That's random. They're like a crossbreed. It's a hybrid fruit of pomelo, which is like a big grapefruit, and mandarins. What? That's random. That is very random. Oranges are so good. I can't believe it. Weird. Okay, for this next quick little section, we have a little test for you. I am going to tell you, I'm gonna blab. I'll just be blabbing. I'm going to tell you where you're gonna hear me blabbering, and maybe it'll be in the wrong ear. Maybe I'll tell you that you'll hear me in the right, but you'll hear me in the left. Silly me. You wanna try? Let's try. Okay. Now, you're supposed to hear me in your left ear. I don't know where you're hearing me right now, but you're supposed to be hearing me in your left ear. Are you hearing me there? Yeah. Okay. Okay, now you have to be hearing me in your right ear. Okay? Listen up. You should hear me in your right ear. Take note. In your right ear. Are you hearing me there? Can you hear my voice trickling down your spine? Okay, next. You should hear me in your left ear. Testing, 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 testing. You should hear me in your left ear. Testing, testing. Okay. Now you should hear me again in your left ear. Is that where you're hearing me? In your left ear? In the left ear, is that where you're hearing me? and the left ear. Okay. Alright. Okay, and now do you hear my voice scratching the back of your neck down to your spine with the left earbone? With the left, sorry, the screen is flipped. Do you hear my voice scratching down your neck and your spine, down your neck and your spine, all the way down with the left ear? Do you hear my voice scratching your neck from your scalp to your neck to your spine, all the way down? Do you hear it? All the way down. Do you hear? Do you hear? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Good. Now, you should hear me on the left again. I wonder if you will. Do you hear my voice at the left side again? Interesting. Okay. And finally, you should hear me in both ears, both earphones. You should hear me. You should hear my voice trickling, trickling, tickling, 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 tickling down your neck, down your spine. Crack, can I get the back of your head? It drips down your neck and your spine. Do you remember that game? It was so fun. Okay, for this next little section of the video, we are going to have things like rain and tapping, and you have to help me move them with my hand from one side to the other. Are you ready? Let's try it. So, help me move the rain from here to here and then back again, okay? Good. You did it. Good job. And now again, with your powers, we're gonna move the tapping from one side to the other. Okay? Okay. Ready? Now back again. Good job. Okay. And now you're gonna help me move the little sounds. Okay? We're gonna move them again from one side to the other, and then I'll tell you when we're gonna play a little tongue twister game. I'm already confused. I'm going to tell you some tongue twisters. I'll tell you where you should hear them, just like we did before, except now we have an actual phrase to listen to. And I'll tell you where you should hear them. Sometimes it will be wrong, sometimes it will be right, okay? All you have to do, your job is just to identify. That's it, just pay attention. Okay? And identify when it's incorrect. So, the first one you're going to hear in your left ear. Okay? Okay. She sees cheese floating in the sea foamy sea breeze. She sees cheese floating in the sea foamy sea breeze. She sees cheese floating in the sea foamy sea breeze. Did you hear that in the correct ear? I told you left. The next one, are you ready? You're going to hear it in the right ear. Okay. This zebra zigs and that zebra zags. So both zebras zigzag. This zebra zigs, that zebra zags. So both zebras zigzag. Did you hear it in the right ear? Okay. Now, are you ready for the next one? You're going to hear it in the right ear. Sheep should sleep with seafood. Sheep should sleep with seafoam green bed sheets. Do you believe in that? Sheep should sleep with seafood. Seafoam green bed sheets. Sheep should sleep with seafoam green bed sheets. Sheep should sleep with seafoam green bed sheets. Did you hear that in the left ear? Good. Okay. And the next one, you're going to hear it in the right ear. Okay? This shop is a shop that sells chopsticks named the Chopstick Shop. This shop is a shop that sells chopsticks named the Chopstick Shop. Did you hear it in the right ear? Next, you're going to hear this in both. In the left and in the right. There is a Swiss witch that switched the Swiss wristwatches. There is a Swiss witch that switched the Swiss wristwatches. Did you hear it in both? The last one. In the right one. In the right ear. Black background, brown background, blue and black background. 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 Black background, brown background, blue and black and brown background. So, I hope you enjoyed that video. You did so good. Fist bump and high five. Don't leave me hanging, please. You did very good. I'm very proud of you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you're at least like twice as sleepy as when you first clicked on this video. Have a wonderful fell asleep